What's up guys, Trau here, and today I have this theme for you for the Pillar of Wildfire, and I'm using this amazing rare poison hero, as well as this really good epic poison hero. And the rest of the team is more rare and epic heroes. I am not using any legendary hero at all. So let's go right into it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Alright guys, so we are at the Pillar of Wildfire, stage 12 of course, the highest stage, and this is the team I was talking about. As you see, all epic and rares. So let me start with my tank, Furbat. He's my tank and a debuffer at the same time, because on his ultimate he puts down attack penalty 2. And I'm using actually this Crown of the Unclean, because when he does damage on his ultimate, he has a chance to put defense penalty 1, 75% chance. I just use it because it gives me a lot of accuracy and some defense, which is very nice on this hero. Then I'm using Adolphus, amazing hero for shielding and healing. He's my main hero for Wild Vortex as well. He is insanely good. He does a lot of shielding on his ultimate, and on his battle skill, he also does more shielding, and he boosts your ultimate energy by 20%. Like, very nice champion. Build him with a lot of enlightenment and skill haste, and you will be set. The next champion is this rare champion, Hexandra. She's my healer for this dungeon. You don't need any legendary hero, so she's perfect here, because of a battle aura as well. She does 24 more enlightenment in all battles. Very nice, because if you're using poisoners, they benefit from the enlightenment, because all the poison damage is derivative, right? So it helps you because it scales with enlightenment, right? So very nice to have in these battles. Then I'm using the epic hero Ellie that I showed you before. A really nice hero. I have him built a little bit differently, because I have him built with a lot of accuracy, little bit less damage, because I'm using the Witch Remains on him to put down the defense penalty too. Because my main DPS is this amazing rare hero, and his name is Dange, and he's awesome, guys. Like, he is very nice. He does a lot of poisons, especially on his ultimate. He does this AoE damage on 3x3, and he puts a lot of poisons. It sprays poison mist to the area for 4 seconds, and dealing some attack damage, right? And it scales with your enlightenment, plus 400% enlightenment derivative poison damage to enemies within the range. This is insanely good. If you have good enlightenment gear on him, you can do some amazing damage. You will see. So that's the team. I will show you real quick how I have them built. So let me start with my Furbat. I have him built with 76k HP, 3.7k defense, a little bit accuracy, like 283, because it's recommended to have 280 accuracy for this dungeon. So aim around 280. It's nice to have some resistance as well. If you can get to 280, that would be better, but 222 is very nice because of your Psychic Core as well. That's another 50, right? Same with the accuracy. So if you build it around 240, you set, even with the accuracy. If you can get to more, it's better, but around 240 should be good if you have your Psychic Core max out when it comes to resistance and accuracy. Then I'm using this Revenge of the Fallen for HP and resistance, as well as this Puppeteer Inspiration for accuracy and resistance as well. And I'm using as I said in rare, the Crown of the Unclean for the defense penalty 1. Let's go to next champion. Let's go to Ellie, the epic poisoner. I have him built with 51k HP, 1300 defense, 5k attack, 78 enlightenment, and 303 accuracy. And I'm using the Witch Remains on him for the defense penalty 2, because on his ultimate, he does 3 waves, right? So there is a decent chance he will put the defense penalty on a lot of enemies. So if you put him in the middle of the arena, as I have him, I will show you. Like, if you put him in here, in the middle, he will hit pretty much everybody, because everybody will get crowded around your tank, and then he will hit everybody. So put him in the middle, and you're good. Next champion I'm using, the main DPS, Dange, and I have him built like this. 42k HP, 1300 defense, 4k attack, 203 enlightenment. I mean, I wish it was like 300, but 203 is still good, because I need the accuracy. As you see, 248 accuracy. I'm using the Queen's Fan on him for a lot of derivative damage. I'm also using this amazing piece of gear that I got from the Forge event. The Piece of Treasury, I believe it was called. And it gives me a lot of enlightenment, a lot of attack, some crit and some crit damage. And also is the Strike of the Unprepared, which does 30% more damage to enemies under defense penalty. Very nice to have. And also I'm using this one, the Death Record piece, because it increases my damage, or like when the Weaver deals derivative damage, marks the target to increase their derivative damage taken by 20% for 12 seconds. Since he does a lot of derivative damage, especially on his ultimate and his AoE, it's very nice to have these two artifacts on him, or the mythical pieces, right? Very nice. And the last champion, Adolphus, the Shielder. I have him built with 56k HP, almost 1800 defense, 462 enlightenment, and 45 skill haste. Very nice to have. And also this artifact is very good on him, the legendary artifact. I will not even try to pronounce it, this crown. It gives you a lot of defense, enlightenment, and the Weaver grants 15% more shield. Very nice to have on him. And the last hero is Hexandra. I have a build with 72k HP, 2.6k defense, 240 enlightenment, and a little bit of skill haste as well. I'm using the Mirror of the Living on her to boost the healing. And also I have a build with this piece of gear, the Ancestor Protection, because it gives me HP and defense, and also the damage taken by the team, she will take it, right? So she helps to mitigate the damage from the boss. As I see, I have everybody fully talented except for Alexandra. Another very important thing is on my bench, I'm using the upper row for talents. I think it does the most damage, at least in my case. I'm seeing the best results with this one, with this row. Because on the 4th talent, when calculating damage for poison, increase enlightenment by 30%. And all of his damage is scaled with enlightenment, so very nice to have this talent. And then Ellie is very important as well. I have him built with the lower tier, or like the lower path of the talents. Because I have him with a lot of accuracy, so I want this accuracy to do damage, right? And also I want him to do a lot of damage, or like put a lot of poisons on his auto attacks, right? On his basic attacks. Because this hero, he boosts his his attack speed, right? On his battle skill, gains attack speed up 1 for 6 seconds. And he can do a lot of poisons by this. So I think this stacks very nice. These talents plus his abilities. The next one is Firbat. I have the upper tier for him. I think you can go with the middle row as well, but it doesn't matter. It's up to you what you pick. And Adolphus, I have him with the upper row as well, because he does a lot of shielding. And when he shields, he has a chance to dispel one debuff from a target. So I think it's very nice for this dungeon as well, because the boss here does a lot of poisons. He inflicts poison on pretty much on every skill, right? Here he has a chance to inflict 5 stacks of poison on his first skill. On his second skill, he does poison damage to all enemies and inflict poison explosion. Very nasty. It triggers all the poisons at once on everybody. Very nasty ability. On his ultimate, he does poison damage to enemies within range with 100% chance of inflicting 5 stacks of poison on the attacker for 20 seconds. So he does a lot of poisons on you, which I think is very nice to have Adolphus with his talents when he can dispel these debuffs, right? Also using this food buff. This food buff that gives me 13% more attack speed. Very easy to get, so definitely use it for the highest stage. And let's go right into it. I think I will speed up the run at the beginning, just to show you first the alley. So you see everybody's kind of in these 3x3 squares, right? So my Dench does his ultimate, and then Ellie hits everybody, right, with his ultimates. So that's why I have him in the middle, and Dench to the right side or to the left side is up to you, doesn't matter. I will speed up the run. I will show you once we get to the boss. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so as you see, we are at the boss. We reached the boss by 3 minutes 45 seconds left. So we've been here for 1 minute. And as you see, Dench, the rare hero, is already doing 34k damage per second. While Ellie is now at 23, because he's in the middle, so he's only hitting the boss. He's not hitting the minions, which is why his damage is a little bit lower. But he helps you a lot. If you put him in the middle, he helps you so much in the wave clears. Like the first 2 waves, he obliterates them. Like, he does so much, especially with his ultimates, because it's a free shot. So he hits everybody, and then he puts defense penalty 2 on everybody. So it's very nice to put him in the middle. Then I'm not using any skill timings, because I'm using Adolphus, and on his battle skill, he can boost your ultimate energy by 20%. Which is why I don't want anybody to be on any interval. Because if he boosts them, I want them to cast faster, right? Which is very nice, because I'm using the Crown of the Unclean on a Furbat, which puts defense penalty 1 on everybody, on the targets when he uses the ultimate. And Ellie is using the Witch Remains, right? Which is now the defense penalty 2. So if they cast, the faster they cast, the higher chance that the boss will be under some defense penalty, right? Which means my Dench will do more damage because of his mythical piece, you know, the chest piece, right? I think. That one does 30% more damage to enemies under defense penalty. So you want the defense penalty to be like almost the 100% uptime on a boss. Which is not happening right now. Like sometimes you are unlucky, the timings. But that's probably why the run is not 100% successful. Like maybe if I did some skill timings, it might be better. But I was thinking like, why would I do skill timings if I can do the runs faster with Adolphus, right? if he does the boosting correctly, I can finish this dungeon faster in my opinion. So that's one thing I might improve later on. I might try to do some skill timings, but I don't think it's necessary. It might boost your success rate on the run, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I haven't done the testing about this. And we should be able to do it. We have 40 seconds, 36 seconds left, and the boss is at 1 million HP, which should be relatively easy to do, right? 30 seconds, and we have 900 damage or 900 HP left on the boss. Then she's now at 36k damage per second, which is very nice from rare hero. So we should be able to do this. Come on, Dench, do it. Finish the boss. 10 seconds left. 9, 7. Come on, do it. And 6 seconds left, and we done it. Nice. I'm so surprised by this game. Like, these rare heroes, they always surprise me. Like, they are so useful even in these endgame dungeons, right? These high stages of dungeons. And you can still use rare heroes. That's amazing. Like, I wish more games are like this, right? That's incredible. I will show you the team one more time. Where we go? Come on. So here's the team one more time. So Furbad is my tank. Then Adolphus for the shielding and healing. Hexandra for a lot of healing and the Battle Aura, the plus 24 enlightenment. Then I'm using Ellie as my second DPS. And then I'm using Dench as my primary DPS. And also Ellie is used as a debuffer, right, which remains. One more time, put him in the middle, put everybody else to the back, and then let the tank, to taunt everybody pretty much. Bring them to the middle, and then Ellie will hit everybody, especially on the second wave, because the second wave is in a square formation. There are 2 heroes like this, and then 2 heroes in the back, so he will hit everybody. This will boost your speed run, so you can reach the boss at around 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. And you will be able to finish the boss. So that's the team. And it's very important to do these stages and be able to clear to all of them, to stage 12 in every dungeon. Because there are some very nice rewards in this Pillar of Trial. As you see, if you do every stage, that's 36 points, and you can get this legendary scroll, right? This master scroll. Also, if you finish 24, there is 1 Helio dice. If you do 12, there is 1 more. So there are 2 Helio dice. There are 2 epic scrolls. And there is also a master scroll, a legendary scroll. So very nice rewards to do. I'm still working on the Resplendence pillar, but I will have the video for you in like 2 or 3 days. As you see here, I have to wait a little bit. I'm still finishing the last stage, but I should be able to do it in the next 3 days. But yeah, guys, that's it. So if you find this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.